Washington AP Vice President Kamala Harris' campaign has raised $200 million since she emerged as the likely Democratic presidential nominee last week, an eye-popping haul in her race against the Republican nominee, former President Donald Trump. The campaign, which announced its latest fundraising total on Sunday, said the bulk of the donations, 66%, comes from first-time contributors in the 2024 election cycle and were made after President Joe Biden announced his exit from the race and endorsed Harris. Over 170,000 volunteers have also signed up to help the Harris campaign with phone banking, canvassing, and other get-out-the-vote efforts. Election Day is 100 days away. The momentum and energy for Vice President Harris is real, and so are the fundamentals of this race. This election will be very close and decided by a small number of voters in just a few states. Michael Tyler, the campaign's communications director, wrote in a memo, Harris campaigned in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, on Saturday, drawing hundreds to a fundraiser that had been organized when Biden was still at the top of the Democratic ticket. The fundraiser had originally been expected to raise $400,000, but ended bringing in about $1.4 million, according to the campaign. Harris quickly coalesced Democratic support after Biden, whose candidacy fizzled following his disastrous June 27 debate performance against Trump, exited the race. Former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, House Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries, former House Minority Whip Jim Clyburn, former President Bill Clinton, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton were quick to announce their support. Prodigious Democratic fundraisers, former President Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle Obama, announced their endorsement on Friday. Harris, at her Saturday fundraiser, said she remained the underdog in the race but that her campaign was picking up steam. Future Forward, the largest super PAC in Democratic politics, announced last week it had secured $150 million in commitments over the first 24 hours from donors after Biden bowed out and endorsed Harris. Democratic House and Senate candidates say they also have seen a surge in support since Harris emerged as the party's likely nominee. Meanwhile, Trump, running mate Senator J.D. Vance, and their surrogates have stepped up efforts to frame Harris as a far-left politician out of touch with the American mainstream.